What do we think the liability outcome for this collision is? I'll give you the quick answer now, and the answer for those with attention spans will follow. The camera car driver is not responsible. Full liability for this case was apportioned on the Range Rover driver. Some may question that because I often show collisions on exit in a roundabout that get settled on a 50-50 basis. However, this collision does not meet the circumstances of that 50-50 case that I often discuss, which is the case of Grace and Tanner. Grace and Tanner is applied on collisions that occur on multi-lane roundabouts with multiple lanes on entry and exit, where vehicles in the offside lane, closer to the centre of the roundabout, are allowed to exit from that lane. And they collide with a vehicle incorrectly using the near side lane, the lane on the outer edge of the roundabout, to proceed around the outer edge of the roundabout incorrectly instead of exiting the roundabout previously. The reason that liability is shared on that basis is because the vehicle using the outer lane incorrectly has missed their exit that their lane was intended for and proceeded incorrectly around the outer edge of the roundabout. And the driver of the vehicle in the offside lane is supposed to check that it's safe and clear to cross the near side lane to exit in case a vehicle is alongside them, either from being positioned incorrectly or from entering the roundabout from an intermediate entrance and becoming established. There are also road users and vehicles that are allowed to continue around the outer edge of a roundabout regardless of the lane markings. If you need to know what they are, that suggests that you aren't maintaining your knowledge of the highway code as you're supposed to do. Anyway, enough of Grace and Tanner. In this clip, the Range Rover has started on the roundabout, the camera car has given way to them, the Range Rover then signals off the roundabout heading for the left lane of the exit. The camera car entered in the right-hand lane and is going to exit into the right-hand lane when the Range Rover that has just started exiting suddenly turns across their path after already committing to the exit. The collision occurs, the camera car bounces up the high curb which blows the front tyres and then screeches to a halt into the flower bed. The Range Rover driver is responsible because they committed to the exit, moved to the left lane of that exit, took that exit and then suddenly turned right without warning, without a chance to avoid, so that means the Range Rover driver was completely responsible. Lovely jubbly, sound as a pound.